Gonna get an apple. Hello there, how you doing? So today I've been feeling a little bit down and tired and sore because I took a boxing class and a jiu-jitsu class yesterday and it was really hot. And I just wanted to push through it. Even though I felt I was dying, I still wanted. So I almost died. I almost collapsed out of the heat stroke. Yeah, I made it. But today I'm feeling down. And there's this feeling when I'm feeling weak or lower energy where I want to work and I feel guilty because I'm not working or preparing. So that has been on my mind ever since. I discovered I'm listening to this podcast about spirituality and awareness, as I'm really interested in that, meditation. And I couldn't sleep. I was just rolling around my bed, tumbling, thinking. And I like to play some podcasts while I'm trying to go to bed or kind of lull me to sleep. And I listened to this Jamie Robson Scottish accent. I thought that was marvelous because I would love to learn the Scottish accent myself. A wee lad. And just listen to Jamie. That was great. I love that accent. And I was fascinated by him. I just noticed that he wants to normalize the Scottish accent everywhere. And he's working on that. And he has a background in boxing and martial arts. And that just drove me crazy. I have a background in martial arts myself. As a kid, I did 6 years of Taekwondo. And now, recently, I started getting back into jiu-jitsu and boxing. So, yeah, that's quite fun. Anyway. I'm frustrated right now because I really don't know how to get my acting reps in. I believe everything is consistency in life and the habits that you make. So write every day, train every day. But I used the opportunity to, while I was boxing, I learned this skill about training your life body. Imagine just like a chakra or an aura. And when I pictured myself, I noticed that I don't need thinking for my body to learn the skills. It's even better when I'm aware of it and my mind's just aware of the body process and I'm just receiving, not trying to make anything happen. Anyway, so I'm boxing thinking, okay, my punch is not just a fist, but rather it's going through, bam, it's flaming hot, and it's destroying everything that's coming along, It's bursting through his hand, and I'm like a tree and 30 meters high, and it just feels great because I can use that. I'm a different character. Or what if I move? What if I'm a butterfly? Actually, I didn't do that one, but that's great. I'm gonna do some animal work while I'm boxing with jiu-jitsu, What am I doing there as well? What other thing? Being aware of my body. Being aware of my body, having no tension there. That's the stage. Boxing is the stage. And Jamie, he talks about it, how for him, it's it's like boxing, it's being aware and doing less, non-acting. He calls it non-restructuring, and I love that. So, non-restructuring. And this is when you're about to go into a scene, right? Some people tell you, okay, go prepare, and go do this and go do that. And it's like I'm turning on a switch where I'm going to act. And it's about letting that go. It's not about trying to make something happen, but rather just living that life, really experiencing the circumstances that the writer has wrote for myself. And that's what I want, That's what I live for. And it's growth, it's life, it's not two different things, but rather if I'm living my life correctly and living new experiences, that is how my acting grows. So that's what I'm getting at. But I still feel frustrated where I'm not technically doing the work or being in front of a camera or in front of some people that are on the stage, Oh, with that, I got self-conscious because I saw a pretty girl. Okay, getting back to it. See, like that. You're about to go into a date. Don't, non-restructuring, just do that. Just do that. If I practice that there, then it'll come through in my acting as well. Absorb the text. Absorb the text. That's what I love what Jamie talks about it. Absorb the text and then just let it go. Be yourself. What other thing does he say? Wait, I'm gonna cut off here. Alright, so the other thing was let the words do the acting. When Rupert, he's a spiritual teacher, he's talking about meditation. And it's saying that, you know, King Lear, John Smith playing King Lear, I create the illusion of character when I play a certain role, and I absorb the text and I let it affect my movement and everything, and I leave the circumstances that the poet has created for myself. And that's when the illusion of character is created and I forget everything about John Smith, or Alexis in this case. But then it's about going back to being Alexis, but in this case even back to my original being, capital B. And that just got me. That just got me. So I'm learning about that right now. And how to make that happen. That's what Jamie says. It resonates with me. I couldn't sleep. This goddamn bastard. I couldn't go to bed, and then I play a podcast to lull me to sleep, and it captures my attention like a Ferrari. So crazy. I don't even know what accent I'm doing. But yeah. So that's it. And I also loved about Jamie talking about his pride for his acting and his self-taught experience. You know, there's no method, or well, there is, whatever they call it, but like Bruce Lee said, the creating individual is more than any style of system or system. So I just want to let that go and work my own process, create my own words, experience it for myself. This experience, and then from that, deduce what works for me, or what is true. It's not just beautiful words, but I want to go into the gutter of experience and know what's happening there and what works for me and what doesn't. That's the most important thing. Nothing else, nothing more. So, yeah, so it's a bit of reflection. How to train in the off-season as an actor. Perhaps you can just do it myself. My way, I guess, it's just physical work, reading, writing the story, seeing what I am drawn to and living my life, getting myself into new experiences with friends, with love, with nature, and seeing what happens. And then again, of course, warming up my voice. I do believe in that, and diction, especially if it's a foreign language like myself, English. O si busco en español, ¿cómo lo voy a hacer? ¿Cómo lo voy a transmutar y qué voy a decir? Pero eso es el objetivo. También estoy fascinado con Toshiro Mifune. Creo que lo voy a explorar más. Vi Seven Samurai por primera vez. I saw Seven Samurai for the first time on screen, and that was blowing my mind away. It was awesome. It was amazing. And now with this, I'm reflecting too. I usually do more than what I need to do in acting, or what I want to do is achieve a state of non-acting, of being just aware and allowing whatever happens to happen without any control. That's what I want. And so in life, when I'm doing this accent, is this truly my accent? What am I doing? I don't need to work so hard. What is that comes through? I trust whatever accent this Alexis created to try and sound American, but do or do not. There is no try. Yes. Okay. Just some reflections. So what's the next step? Jamie. Oh man, I really hope I get to meet you one day. You can teach me properly the Scottish accent and take me out in this places of the nature of Scotland. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess it's just about trusting it and having fun seeing what happens. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna follow that and trust Fortuna as well. See what happens. So I've been learning about Kurosawa's. I recently saw Kurosawa's film Seven Samurai for the first time on the big screen at the Film Forum, and I was blown away. Toshiro Mifune. Oh my God, he's so playful. He's so charming. He's having so much fun, and I don't know. I'm questioning, is that over dramatic in certain situations, the illusion of character that has been created, or is that the purpose of like the movie itself, of what he's doing there, wow, and doing all that like crazy stuff? I think that was really fun. So let me show you a picture of this, a pictorial scene that I really love. Look at that. So Kurosawa and oh my God, I always forget the name of his cinematographer. I think it's like, it kind of sounds like Einstein to me, but that's it. So yeah, learning from these guys. And not only that, but also Bushido, right? How do we apply our code of life, our morality or ethics to what we do? And how do we experiment with art? And yeah, I think that's the question to ask. I've also been thinking about aesthetics and what it is, right? Is it art for art's sake? Or is there something else? No, I think it's basically something that comes from beyond, not from a conditioned mind, rather something new, and that's when you lose yourself in it, and that's what makes it so enjoyable.